Hi everyone, my name is Blanca Jara. Today I'm going to talk about the different tenses we learn in this level. I'm going to start with the present simple. When we use the present simple, we use the present simple to talk about habits, repetitive actions, general truths, and scheduled events. What about the grammar? We form sentences of the present simple with a subject, a verb, and a complement. What kind of verb we use? We use the verbs in the regular form. And we have to remember that when we use the he, she, it, the subject she, it, to the verb, we have to add the s, or the es. For example, lives or goes. And now I'm going to do some examples. Karina goes to his hometown every weekend. It's an habit. And in this case, Karina is, the pronoun is she. So we use go and we add ENS. For the negative form, the example is Karina doesn't go to his hometown every weekend. And in the interrogative form, Karina go to his hometown every weekend. Now I'm going to talk about the present continuous. The present continuous, we use the present continuous to talk about actions happening now or temporary actions. This starts in some moment and continues in the present, and that's all. What about the grammar? We use the subject, also the verb in the form ing, and a complement. Some examples: Gabriela is studying Italian this month. Gabriela isn't studying Italian this month. And is Gabriela studying Italian this month? These are the examples in the affirmative, negative, and the interrogative. Now about the past simple. When we use the past simple to talk about complete actions in the past. What about the grammar? The grammar is composed by the subject, verb in past, and complement. I include a checkpoint about the verb in the past for this part, because we have to remember that verb in past can be regular or irregular. The regular verbs in their basic form can be transformed to the past form or verb in past, adding ed. For example, clean, cleaned, travel, and study, studied. In the other, on the other hand, irregular verbs are different, but these are a minimum number of verbs. For example, buy, bought, eat, ate, and find, found. Some examples: I visited the museum last week. We didn't buy the PlayStation for Christmas. And did you go to the school yesterday? Let's continue with the past continuous. This is using to talk about ongoing actions in the past. What about the grammar? We use the subject. We add the was or were according to the subject, the verb ing, and the complement. Some examples: Matthews was taking photos for his task. Matthews wasn't taking photos for his task. And was Matthews taking photos for his task? This is affirmative, negative, interrogative. Now I'm going to talk present perfect. We use the present perfect to talk about complete actions in the past with relevant to the present. What about the grammar? We use the subject. I have a mistake in this part, but it's the has or have according to the subject, the verb in past participle, and the complement. Some examples: Gabriela has lived in Lima since 2013. Gabriela hasn't lived in Lima since 2013. And has Gabriela lived in Lima since 2013? Okay. Now I'm going to talk the passive form for the present and in the next slide for the past. We use the present simple to talk about to describe actions where the object is more important. Okay, in this case, the object has the relevance. Some grammar difference in the active voice. The form is they play football, and the passive is football is played by them. In this case, football have the relevance of the sentence. Some examples in positive, negative, and interrogative. The car is washed every day by him. The car isn't washed every day by him. Is the car washed every day by him? And finally, the past simple passive. We use the past simple passive to describe actions that were performed on the subject of the sentence in the past. And in this case, also the object has a more relevance than the subject. And some grammar difference. The active, an example for the active is Alfred Nobel invents the dynamite, and the passive is the dynamite was invented by Alfred Nobel. For those examples, this book was written by J.K. Rowling. This book wasn't written by J.K. Rowling. And was this book written by J.K. Rowling? And yes, these are all the tenses we learned this in this level, and that's all my work. Thank you.